What's up guys, it's Zero here. Today we're talking about Borderlands 4 and everything that we know about the up and coming title. Let's get into it. So guys, the highly anticipated continuation of Borderlands, something that a lot of people didn't know if we were going to get a continuation, even though the franchise up to this point has become incredibly popular. We are going to go over everything that we know about Borderlands 4, and in an article coming to us from Nicholas Becker of Screen Rant, as fans of the franchise ready themselves for the upcoming installment, Borderlands 4 promises to deliver a fresh story, setting, and new vault hunters, as well as some possible fresh gameplay mechanics. While it still isn't clear if the changes and new features in the next game will make it better than its predecessors, developers at Take-Two Interactive released an awesome new trailer at the Game Awards 2024 with juicy clips and clues about the next game's possible narrative details. Now that 2025 is officially kicked off, fans are eager to learn everything about Borderlands 4's release later this year. So far, any major changes to gameplay or new gameplay mechanics have only been teased by developers at Take-Two, but the trailer might give a hint as to what features are in store. More significantly, the trailer puts speculation to rest over the purported antagonists of Borderlands 4 and shows that the franchise can survive with a new villain that isn't quite as handsome, the Timekeeper. Overall, Borderlands 4 looks like it is going to be a familiar yet reinvigorated installment in the epic franchise with more loot, better enemies, and an exciting continuation of the legendary story. And I agree, guys. I mean, Borderlands has been a really special title. Even from the very beginning, the very first Borderlands, I could definitely see something with Borderlands 1. I'm like, wow, I think that they're going to probably make a couple of these. And they ended up, of course, making, the trilogy. And, the wonder and the speculation about, could they continue Borderlands 4? Absolutely they could. I mean, I just think about, from what we've gotten from the first game to this point in time, there is so much history and lore to still explore in the Borderlands universe. This is such a massive franchise that so many people love, and I cannot wait to see where this goes in the future in terms of Borderlands 4, because if they knock this thing out of the park, that being Take-Two, it could be something absolutely special, guys. And I love that this is going to kind of reinvigorate the franchise in a number of ways. When you hear more loot, better enemies, obviously they're going to continue expanding on the story. I think that it's setting itself up for something really special in the future. Now, all the things that we know, guys, about the setting and the story, at the end of Borderlands 3, Lilith ran toward the fire, launching herself at Elpis to teleport the entire moon into unknown space and save Pandora from a devastating collision. Borderlands 4 will let players break free from a dangerous hidden planet as one of 4 new badass vault hunters on the technologically advanced hidden planet Kairos, witnessing the cataclysmic aftermath from Lilith's heroic feat firsthand. With Pandora's moon now in Kairos' orbit, the planet is a power keg ready to explode. Kairos and the moon Elpis are explorable in Borderlands 4 with brand new weapons, enemies, and more. What I love about that, guys, brand new weapons, brand new enemies, and more. Look, I'm all in. When you tell me that there's going to be new weapons, there's going to be new enemies, like it's not just going to be kind of like a copy and paste of what the previous games were. They're taking the blueprint from what worked, but they're expanding upon it, and I love this. So it's also been revealed in a PAX developer panel for Borderlands 4 that Kairos is surrounded by a cloaking veil that completely hides the planet from the rest of the universe. Pandora's moon Elpis has now broken through that veil, opening up many mysteries about the nature of this planet and who exactly it's being hidden from. Developers also emphasize that they want the story to focus on the player's experiences. The heroes of the story are the 4 new Vault Hunters, and their characters' arcs will be a central focal point for the narrative in Borderlands 4. The specific story details haven't been revealed, but it's clear the antagonist will be the Timekeeper, a powerful authoritarian dictator on Kairos that Vault Hunters will undoubtedly face off against throughout the game. It appears there will be warring factions of mechanized cyborg bandits, robot armies, and mutated psychos, as well as new monster types and even new elemental effects and terrain types, which would make sense on a planet that isn't Pandora. Other possible story elements include a silhouette of what might be Roland and cryptic secret messages that could potentially come from the Watcher. So what's interesting, guys, is yeah, there's been people who have already like decoded the trailer and things of that nature, and man, there's a lot of mystery to this, which I'm really excited about, and kind of dive into those mysteries and kind of get clues and figure out, you know, they're not just going to like lay it out for us. It's something that we're going to have to explore within the story, and I'm really excited about that as well. So in addition to the limited story details in the trailer, some gameplay features can be seen. At one point, gameplay footage of a Vault Hunter interacting with a glowing triangle on the side of a structure using a grappling hook of sorts. This could be a new gameplay mechanic applicable to all Vault Hunters, or maybe one of the 4 new playable Vault Hunter skills or abilities. It also looks like there will be vehicles that players can summon on demand, which is a major upgrade from previous systems where Vault Hunters found themselves stranded without a ride. I love this idea, especially if the world is going to be, you know, really, I mean, a massive open world experience. It'll be huge to be able to, you know, just get a vehicle at the touch of a button. That'll be absolutely awesome. And if you guys have not already watched like the first look of Borderlands 4, you should absolutely check it out. It looks, guys, really awesome. I mean, it really does. It looks like it's going to be, I mean, now it's just a trailer, and it's designed to get your anticipation and excitement up a couple levels from where it was. And I'm definitely, I mean, it raised the bar for me for sure. I think that Borderlands 4, it's got a lot riding on it because the future of the franchise is with this game. You know, if they knock it out of the park, I think we're going to get continued entries in the future for sure. Developers have also made it clear each character's skill trees in Borderlands 4 will be bigger than in previous games, and the action skills will likely not be fire and forget, meaning new action skills are likely to require more strategizing and planning. The planet of Kairos is full of advanced technology that hasn't been seen before in the Borderlands universe and is influenced by machinery and mechanization more so than any other previous Borderlands setting. This means there is vast potential for mechanical monstrosities, bloodthirsty bandits, and vicious beasts, as well as bandits and scavengers using repurposed technologies. So what I like about this, guys, is even though like you have your action skills, but it's going to require more strategizing and planning on how to go about, you know, it looks like different, you know, combat situations. And I'm excited about that. I think that's really cool. And I'm hoping that there's like some co-op modes and things of that nature that I can play with my friends where we can really strategize certain situations. That would be really awesome. While the gameplay in Borderlands 4 has only been teased in brief clips in the official trailer and vague descriptions from the PAX panel, there will be another gameplay reveal in early 2025 that will give fans a closer look at the immense sci-fi adventure packed with free-form combat and exploration, pulse-pounding boss fights, infinitely varied loot drops, and more. Fans will likely get a better idea of each of the 4 Vault Hunters, their unique skills and abilities, skill trees, environments, and any other major changes coming to Borderlands 4 when it releases later this year. Now, obviously, guys, it looks like when we talk about the release date, you got to take everything that you hear, that you see with a pinch of salt, because it's all speculation things at this time. We don't know for sure when it's going to be releasing. Once again, I think that this is another title where that being Take-Two is probably, thinking to themselves, well, we want to stay away from GTA 6, probably. Maybe they want to try to compete with them. I highly doubt it. So I'm thinking maybe like a summer release for Borderlands 4 would be really, really cool because it sounds like GTA 6 is going to be coming in the fall. According to a Take-Two fiscal report, Borderlands 4 is set to release in fiscal year 2026, so likely no sooner than July 2025, giving the game a release window between July and December of 2025. It's likely a specific date will be set in the coming months, possibly even in the upcoming gameplay reveal trailer. Borderlands 4 will be available on most major platforms and can be added to wishlist now on Steam, Epic Games, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series SX. Fans will have a lot to look forward to this year as Borderlands 4 gears up for launch. So, look guys, Borderlands 4 promises fans a new dynamic setting and environment on Kairos and the moon of Elpis, an exciting and fresh continuation to the ongoing Borderlands saga with 4 new Vault Hunters, an intimidating new villain, the Timekeeper, and billions of guns for players to enjoy. The next installment will lean into the advanced technology found around Kairos, adding potential new gameplay mechanics. And while some features from previous games are likely to be updated or reinvented, Borderlands 4 will still contain all the familiar and hilarious elements that fans love about the franchise. You know, guys, I'm really excited about Borderlands 4. I think that this title could be really, definitely reinvigorate the franchise. Could get, obviously when the reveal trailer came out, everybody in the Borderlands community was so excited that they announced this, because myself included, being a Borderlands fan, I didn't know if they were ever going to make another Borderlands. I always thought with the sales and all of those things, yes, not all the Borderlands titles were received, positively. There's definitely been, some of the games have been a little bit more misses than makes, but as is any franchise out there, every single franchise on the planet has good games and bad games, typically. So overall, guys, I think that Borderlands 4, from what we've heard, what we've seen so far, it's setting up for a great continuation of the franchise. But let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about this. What are you most excited about with Borderlands 4? Are you super excited about it? Are you concerned about it? Let me know in the comment section down below and let's have a real conversation about it. And for more Borderlands 4 content and videos, keep it right here.